Okay, Jeff here. I'm got a guitar and a bass guitar here. Walking the street, so I'm doing a video while I'm walking and carrying some stuff back to the train station. I just saw a post on LinkedIn. Can't remember the name of the person. Sorry, I don't remember the person's names. I just tag you when I see it. About innovation, and that innovation is not a 9 to 5. It doesn't happen usually during a 9 to 5 job, and another meaning that you just, it's not business as usual. You're doing the extra effort. You're doing something extra to make that, find real innovation, right? And another statement I thought was really key to it was the fact that innovation usually doesn't happen by industry insiders only. And I thought that was a really good statement too. And I kind of want to give my background about this. So, I mean, I have worked in different industries, but I've been popping in and out of the translation technology services industry all my career. I popped over to different mobile optimization networks, and I worked in business analytics and predictive analytics and on different types of data of retail and all kinds of data and databases and stuff, all kinds of stuff. Worked on GIS, Geographic Information System maps, for not for GPSs, but for like train networks and bus networks and making maps for them. So and that's just a few, right? And then enterprise management systems and ERPs and all this. So I've worked in a lot of different things. Worked in manufacturing. I don't want to go to all the lot, but what's important is I've not always worked in software, or not always in a single industry of software. And I think this is key to what this statement was, because this is all the insider thing. Because I've been jumping around. I'm not an insider to anything. And what I found is that most of the things that I'm doing when I'm having an idea, I've actually done it in a different place. And then I've applied it to another place. And that's exactly what this post has said. It's applying it somewhere else. And I've been doing this a lot of my career, just because this is happening by natural effect of working on big data and telecom, and come back to translation and say, hey, we can do this over here too, all right? And then another thing I've said regularly, probably over the past 10 years, is that most of what I'm doing in this industry of translation technologies is not new, because I've done it before, or others have done it before, and we're just borrowing the ideas, right? Or appropriating for ourselves, or licensing them in different ways. And and some of the things that are considered great and new and actually got patents. I mean, let's talk about the ICE, in context matching. It's something that we've always wanted to do, right? And someone who I know actually made a patent about it. And now we all talk about ICE, right? But it wasn't really anything new. It's just a new way of doing it, which got the patent. But we all wanted to do it before, and we were actually doing this at Carnegie Mellon, on my diploma project back in. Chris Hogan and I wrote a script, and we actually did a presentation. I'm sorry, I'm out here in the street. Got to get away from the cars here, right? So we actually did a paper at LREC in 1998, showing our Texter algorithm, which is basically finding in context. Well, it was a new approach. We explained how we were doing. We want to do in context translation memory matching. We explained what we wanted to do, and then how we wanted to build it and do it better with the script. So we were doing it back then. Well, actually, no, that's not the Texter one. Our actual algorithm to gather the newswire was in context matching, okay? Just to do that, which we explained barely. Then we talk about our Texter thing more. So we should have actually talked about the script that we did to do the in context matching and done a patent back in 1998, and then we would have got the patent first. But no, so what? None of this is new, folks, okay? So what I want to say is that everything I've seen in the past 20 years is just rehashing in this translation technology field. I'm translating technology services, language and translation services, okay, and technologies, including speech. It's all doing the same thing we've been all doing it forever. We're just doing it. We're automating it. Another thing to say is that when you automate something, if you find a way to do something, I do this a lot. I work it out and do it. If you find a way to automate it, that's not innovation. That's automation. Okay, it's just automating. It's just automating. It's not innovating thing. What we do is we call it. I'm sorry here. I'm in a busy road here in town. In my small little town here, right? The problem is that when we automate it, people say it's innovation. It's not innovation. It's just automation. Okay? But everyone says, yeah, we've innovated something. No, we haven't. And this is where we kind of really need to think about what is innovation and what's just, getting it better, optimizing it, making it better. And I think this is something that this industry, and I really liked how this post called the stale industry. I thought this was really key. Calling it stale industry is really interesting because or stale industries, applying things to stale industries. This is totally what I do, right? So really appreciate the post. That was really interesting. That was applicable, and it was worth to make a video and talk about how it's kind of cross-validation. I feel the same thing, and I'm doing the same thing. So that's a thought for today, at least on that post. Thanks so much.